handle the truth.
What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a good day. I've got a couple of ideas I'm working on for a video. I'm going to try to put out 2 videos today. And this will be the first one. But this one's going to be a little bit about myself. Now, a lot of people's coming across, they like when I talk about the truth, or as the truth as I see it, or the questions I have to raise about what we're told is the truth. I've always been that way. It started when I was young. I was brought up in a Christian home like a lot of other people, everything like that. Went to church, Sunday school, all that stuff, and I learned the basics about God, Jesus Christ, and our religion, the Christian religion. All that was good and everything, then one day I started questioning it. Why is the Christian religion the truth, the only truth? All the other religions are lies, but millions upon millions of other people around the world, like Christians, worship their faith and believe it is the truth. So I started questioning that, and I realized that it's just your perspective of what the truth is. My truth may not be your truth. So I learned on to question everything about that religion. And then I went on into the society and politics and everything like that. And throughout my childhood, I was questioning everything. I was kind of a rebel in that way, that I questioned everything I was told or learned and everything, and I had to look at it sideways. I realized that after 9th grade, I wasn't learning anything else in school. 7th grade, started in 7th grade, I guess it was, I started studying economics and politics. So I was kind of burst into it in a young age and imprinted in my brain about some of the stuff going on. Politics, government, and the economics of the United States. I specialized in the history also during that time, all the way through high school, in post-Civil War history. If you want to call it that, specialized. I learned a lot about it. I read a lot. Anyway, I joined service after that, and during this time in the service, I really learned to question the people in charge. I worked personally, or I won't say personally, but I worked with a former president that's now deceased, and things going on in Southeast Asia. And because of this, I learned that the United States is not always telling the truth about why they're involved or what they're doing when they're involved in these actions. This was in 75 or 76, excuse me. In 77, I started learning this. And it was a hard lesson to learn. In fact, it led to me being expulsed from the Navy. I didn't get a dishonorable discharge. I wasn't court-martialed or anything else like that, guys. They just got tired of fucking with me and what I did and what I was questioning them about. They couldn't do anything with me, so they come to a conclusion the best thing to do is to go ahead and give me an honorable discharge and get my ass out of the way. Since then, I've been barred from every military base upon threat of life-ending events. In fact, I cannot even enter a recruiting office without being fired upon. This is a solid truth, guys. I was declared a threat to the safety and security of the United States in 2018. That's a true fact. So that is a point about it, guys. I've always questioned everything, and I learned to question everything. In 2015, I had an epiphany, if you will. I was on my way to work, and it came to a realization that we were being lied to. Not just about the religion, or economics, or politics, or even education. It's every fucking thing. It shook me so hard to the core, guys, that I realized that everything we know, everything we learned, everything we see is basically a lie. And that really fully imprinted on my brain that I need to find my own truth. Again, my truth may not be your truth. But I realized that. It shook me so hard to the core, guys. I spent an hour, maybe 2 hours, just crying like a baby. That's how bad it affected me. Everything was a fucking lie. And then I went on a quest after this to find the truth. And now I'm realizing that there is no absolute truth because everybody has their version of the truth. So here I am now talking to you, explaining to you, telling you about the events that's going on now, the events in the past, and my take on it, or what is possibly actually the truth. And that is now that I'm an actual truther. I seek the truth. I don't rely on other people's opinions or words or ideas. I see the facts. I see through the bullshit that's on TV, on news, magazines, music, and even people. I question everything. I believe that everybody, or everything, I shouldn't say everybody, because I have a wonderful woman that holds my heart dear and keeps me close to her heart. But everything is a fucking lie. Look at the symbology you hear about this. The secret societies, the lies of politics, the lies of governments, the lies of religion and education, and everything after, guys. And you realize that we have been lied to about everything in the world and space. I'm learning now that there's a state of plasma called the fourth state, or excuse me, a state of water called the fourth state of water, which is a liquid plasma. And I'm learning now that the words as above, so below actually includes this fourth state of water. This liquid plasma is what space is possibly made of. So again, guys, we've been lied about everything. And from that, we have to take our own ideas, common sense ideas, basic physics, mathematics, to explain the truth to us. Because we can't rely on anybody else out there to tell you, tell me, tell us the truth. We have to find our own truth. So hopefully you stay with me and join with me as I explore different subjects. I'm all over the place, yes, but the lies are all over the place. Hope you have a groovy day. And again, guys, always do something nice for somebody besides yourself. Later, taters.
Attention passengers, we've now reached our destination. We hope you enjoyed the flight and have a nice day.